Hello and welcome back to another beer review with me, Bruku. Today's beer review comes from Spain and is this Victoria Malaga. Probably made in Malaga, to be fair, I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Doesn't say. It does say this is a 330 and is 4.8% and contains barley, malt, rice and hops. Established in 1928, we've got a fella there who's looking rather hot and wiping himself down. Can't read Spanish. There's some writing on there. De Creveza Victoria fu creada el sábado 8 de septiembre de 1928. Port Louis Fernand. Do you know what? I'm going to give up. Basically, roughly translated, it probably means that this is the beer called Victoria, made in 1928 in Port Louis Tranquilo, I'm guessing. I don't know, but anyway, just looks interesting, so let's give it a try. Let's give this a try. There's your cap, the man wiping himself down with Victoria Malaga. I'm going to use the San Miguel glass, being as it's Spanish. Ooh, quite a dark looking beer actually on first pour. Okay, yeah, the head's there, it holds a good head. It's actually darker than I thought it would be. In this light here you can see it's like a golden, over here it's very dark. Cross between dark and light golden, you can see the stream in the middle there. Don't know what that is, 4 or 5 finger widths of head, something like that, very small, tightly compact bubbles, brilliant white head. Small bubbles that are streaming off this. Okay, this looks probably dry, so let's get some aromas first before I judge. I smell the rice. There is that rice aroma, but also a lovely fresh smell. It smells a bit like mineral water mixed with rice. You know what I mean? Bottled mineral water when it's just been sat there for a while and you kind of get that plasticky mineral smell. Doesn't smell too bad. It smells quite good, so crack on. Cheers everyone. That's actually pleasantly surprising. That's not how I thought that was going to taste. Very, very similar to Budweiser. You got the clean, well, not as clean as Budweiser, because Budweiser was really quite a clean beer. This is a lot more heavier, but it's got that rice taste and that wateriness that Budweiser has. So you can imagine a heavy Budweiser. This is pretty much what it's like. There's a hint of perfuminess to it. Plenty of rice. The head is very foamy and just sticks around from start to finish. Gives a mouthfeel. It's a nice foaminess. And to be fair, you do get a lot of rice, but there is a sweetness there, and the rice and the sweet merge together with that water to give you like a sweet rice flavoured beer. And it works okay, to be fair. It's not good, it's not bad, but the head comes in, it gives it a foaminess, just sort of separates the flavours a little bit. Aftertaste, burps on a good beer. Aftertaste is like a sweet barley. I'm not sure on that. Sweet barley, but I guess it works. There's definitely a sweet body to this. A sweet, heavier, barley malted body with a touch of rice. And again, it's very similar to Budweiser in the rice aspect, but it's just not as light as Budweiser and it's not as clean as Budweiser. This feels a bit dirty compared to Budweiser. A bit more heavier in the body, but there's still nice flavours there. Okay, the flavours are still good, but it's not quite thirst quenching. You know, I just wanted this to be a bit thirst quenching. I thought Spanish beer, you know, wonderful, hot country, lovely beer, San Miguel and all that stuff, and you know, Mahu. But this comes along and this just completely thrown me. It's not what I expected. It's nice, but for me, again, the criticism that I have for this is I just wanted to see a bit more of a lighter body and a little bit more refreshment, because I'm not getting any refreshment. It's just quite bland on the tongue. In actual fact, it's making me more thirsty, and that could be the reason why people drink this. Because if you don't drink this all night, you're gonna fucking rack up sales, aren't you? You're gonna be sitting there drinking this all night, racking up the sales. But for me, this will be a nice starter beer. You know, nothing too heavy, nothing too light, just a nice starter beer. Yeah, it is a bit reminiscent of San Miguel to some degree, but it's like a San Miguel Budweiser hybrid, if you can call it that. Not a bad beer, just completely threw me. So 6 out of 10 for me. I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10. Just only criticism is I want it to be a bit more thirst quenching and a little bit more watery, and I would probably enjoy this a little bit more so, especially for a 4.8%er. It's not quite there, but hey, not a bad beer. Thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you go ahead and share it, and don't forget to subscribe. If you get bored in the meantime, check out my playlists where you'll see Perfect Draft, all the Perfect Draft machines that I've done for the kegs. You'll see bloopers, your favourite videos, etc. So there's a lot on there, so go and check it out if you get bored. And most importantly, turn that bell icon on so that you get notified every time I do a new video. Till next time.